Alright, I gotta do a completely different thing. Is window capture, I guess. Yeah. Window. I guess window capture should be fine. This one? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that works. Ish. Yeah, because the black bar at the bottom is just my taskbar, which is fine. Jeez. Alright. How do I fucking do this? This is gonna be like a really weird stream. Okay, so hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Daring Players Squad. My name is Colston. So today we're gonna do is that how I move it? Oh god. Okay, that's how I do it. So today, we're going to be doing something completely different. And we are going to do some 3D modeling today. So basically what this is that, I know I've started off with whatever, but I've actually been commissioned to do some things, and my commission is to build basically props that you can easily throw into a 3D model, into a 3D printing system, and just print. But the thing is that the trick with this is that you have to, or at least what they want, is that they want the stilts or the supports for the object already with the actual, already with the actual. I will get there. It's very early. Stilts with the actual model so that when you print it, the actual program doesn't actually have to, like, oh, I guess I gotta put more stilts here, more stilts there, so that you can just evenly print it. So the only thing is that when god damn, thank you, is that when you print it, I just gotta memorize which orientation is which. So, like, for example, I know my, I'll kind of do it, but nope. Well, I just took off everything. So in the top right corner, there's a gimbal, which is directly underneath. So I'm going to do this again. Whoop. So underneath is a gimbal, this one right here, and this gimbal actually dictates, like, how the world kind of moves. And so our up axis, or basically anything north, is actually here in the Z axis. So I just gotta memorize that when I finish this, that basically what I gotta do is I gotta tell the system, hey, print from this, so that, oh god, I gotta, like, it's, okay, that's how you do it. So print from the Z-axis up, kind of thing. So that's the only big thing that I gotta make sure, but other than that, that's what we're doing. So what we're gonna do is, from orthographic, we're basically going to we're going to make sure that we just do everything properly. So what we're going to be making today is we're literally going to be making a kunai. Something simple, something easy, but again, I'm more used to Maya instead of Blender, so it's going to be a little difficult. So bear with me. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. So yeah. God, fuck. Okay. I'm so used to doing, like, one thing for so long, it's like muscle memory, and even if, since I haven't been doing this for like 10 years, or better, well, maybe not that much, not that much. I have muscle memory for Maya, but I don't have muscle memory for what's it called, for this. So it's just like, ugh. Deleted one object, that's fine. Okay, units, scale, metric, degrees. Okay, camera, background scene. That's my tools. That's my depth of field. I don't need that. I guess. Okay. Alright, so I guess all I really need to do... Excuse me. Because, like... That's weird. Okay. So... So what I want to do is I want to first import my image. I think... Will it do that? Oh, thank Christ it won't. Okay. So, Kune... Like, I wish I kind of had all this, like, set up ready to go, but, like, at the same time, like, I really don't. And because I don't, it's just difficult. Kunai did they want? I gotta look at my notes. Okay, Instagram. Okay, so they want that. They want more of a blade than anything. Okay, so... that looks like it. Something with an orthographic graphic view. Sure, let's do that one. Sure. Oh, that's a huge fucking file. Okay, so let's see here. So what we'll do is we'll open that. No. How about open image in new tab? There we go. Huge fucking thing. All right, cool. Done deal. And what we'll do is we'll save image as, and we'll do Kuni. Kunai. Piece of shit. It's a PNG. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so I don't know how to do this. I'm assuming this one. Holy fuck. Alright, cool. I guess. Oops. D into downloads. And we want something that's named as Kunai that I named. An image. Cool. So is 6 textures look? Yes. Okay. Alright. Views render? No. Okay. Texture F. Okay. Now how do I apply that? texture properties. So we want a new material. Okay. And then this is really hard because I don't know. I feel like most of this stream is going to be like learning this. Okay, settings, shadow mode, no, viewport, display, color. Well, how do I apply that? How do I apply this? Preview. Okay. Well, how do I apply this to what I want? Or is it already applied? Okay, so if we go back to custom, it's not in custom properties, is it? Nope, of course not. Okay, so we want base color. No, we don't want that. We want that's not it. Fuck. How do I add? Fuck. Alright, so there's that. That's not it. It's not that either. Add shader. F1, F2, F3, nope, F4, nope, F5, F5, nope, F6. Okay. God. Oh, hi Chaos. Welcome to the stream. My name's Colston, the Daring Player Squad. Yes, I'm having a lot of trouble. To give you a little bit of backstory, buddy. Sorry, I was very concentrating on this. To give you a bit of a backstory, I've been excuse me. I have a Maya background, so I'm learning Blender. So I'm having a really big disconnect. So yeah. So I very much appreciate the help, so thank you very much. So if you want the image on the model, click the yellow dot by the base color. Okay, so I select that if you want the image. the yellow dot by the base color, then select image texture. Okay, so yellow dot. By the texture base? If you want to image a model, click the yellow dot on by the base color and then okay. That's not it. Be the shader? Nope. Nope, that's not it either. That's not it either. That's not it either. And hello, Paul. Good morning. How are you? I'm honestly trying to find it, Chaos. I'm sorry. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay. So we got the thing. Material. Cool. It's not the volume. It's not the settings. And we want add shader, then select principal PSDF. Okay. Add shader. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, Paul, I'll do some squats in a sec. I just want to get this through. Okay, base color, yellow dot. Okay. Thank you, Chaos. Oh, Chaos, you are the MVP. Thank you very much. Okay, image texture, great. No, that's cool. All right. Okay, all right. Now to apply it. Okay. I swear to God, if it's just click and drag, I'm gonna be so furious. No. Okay, it's not it then. Because I just want this to be a reference layer and then lock it, and that's all I want to do, because then I can start modeling on top of it, but even then it's gonna take me a bit. Okay, base color, yes, we got that. Linear, be flat, we do want the repeat, we do want the single image. Yes, we want all that, so that's fine, it's not the problem here. Okay. I'm pretty sure don't want cropping. Okay, we do, since it's such a large file, I want to UV map it, so I need to find a UV map. Window. Nope. You know what? Try that set again. Rendered? Material preview. Material preview is probably the easiest one. Okay, then we want... which is fine. That... Will it do points? Hope it won't do points. It's a bit it's a bit hard to explain over text, so that's fair. But you know what, Chaos? Like, you've already. Like, I'm really grateful that actually you showed up the stream, so thank you. Don't forget the. Oh, right, thank you. Don't forget the squats. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. So, anyways, if you want some, what is it called? If you want some reference to why I'm doing this, is because I'm trying to create a 9, 10. All right, I'm trying to create an STL file so that people can just print out something and just have it go. But the quirk with this is that when I'm finished modeling it, I'll have its own stilts. And so the printing program doesn't need to figure that out. So all I can do is just figure out the printing orientation, hit print, done. You know, that's all you really need to do. So that's kind of what I want to do. I think so. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new screen and Blender. Opening UV map. UV wrapping. Can you just tell me in... There we go. Yeah, I already know what UV mapping is. I just want to get to the screen. Like that's the thing, Chaos. Like I do know how to model topology UV map. It's just getting to where I need to go. It's literally all that it is. So that's all it is. It's just trying to get to there. Object mode, Shift A, the mesh. Okay, so let's put this over here. So on a different screen. All right, cool. All right, cool. So switch to object. Object mode. Got it. Okay. Drop down list. Is it options? Nope. Top left corner. Okay, this is simply by. Is it tab? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Shift A. Okay. And then go to the mesh. Okay. Is it UV? Oh, I got a UV. No, I just want the UV. I don't want marking. I just want to open up the actual. Thank you. Great. UV editing. Oh, is it lit up? I don't. I just like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, selected it. Oops. Don't forget the squats. On top of you on the screen is UV editing. Oh, sorry. What are we making today? And then tab it. Okay. Oh, okay. Rip region. Sorry, I was trying. The window is a little bit bigger than my chat. Sorry. Yeah, so as I was. I have no idea what you're making, but it looks like. But I like the look of it. Well, actually, Machete, what I'm doing is I'm trying to make a kunai, because it's for a printing project that I've been asked to do. So. That's so. What I'm trying to do currently is just get. This is supposed to be my reference, and what it is that I'm trying to basically, since my source image is so large, I have to UV map it where I gotta put it smaller so that I can actually see it and then go from there. Because it doesn't matter what scale that you model, do a 3D model in, it depends, because you can scale it whatever you want later, it's no problem. It's just, the only problem is that my reference, I want my reference. Okay, sorry, you have a 3D printer? No, I don't. So then, A to select all, cool, and then you. Unwrap. Perfect. Great, so now we gotta figure out which part is which. Cool. Yeah. Open image, blah, blah, blah. The opacity, which is fine. I don't want to texture paint, I want to move the points. So okay, so all I need to do is select all. Nope. Okay, and then just scale, thank you. Okay, so what, honestly, oh fuck, does that move? Okay, so, right, because it's a fucking, can I please just select the box, please? Can I? Thanks, I appreciate that. Honestly, Chaos, like, would it be easier for playing? Honestly, yes, because, again, from going from Maya to this, like, is a little bit difficult, but yes, it would be easier if it was just a plane and I just put it to a reference layer. Scale, selected G, move, okay. So all I need to do now is just select this, G. Oop, that is not it. Okay, so good, so G, no, G. Oh, sorry. No, that doesn't work either. Shit. No. Dang. Okay. No, that's not what I want. I don't even want that either. Doesn't matter. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to select my cube. Thank you. Which is fine, and then we can just scale it up. Ooh, shit. Ooh, shit. Alright. Whew. Easy ruler. What doesn't work? I'm sorry. I'm just being silly now. So Chaos, to answer that, it's just me relearning my muscle memory, because usually for Maya, and I know I'm not using Maya, I usually just click something that it's selecting, and then if you wanted to move your orientation, it would be like Alt Shift, and then you would just gimbal yourself around with the middle mouse. And then still, like, your scale scale would still be S, and G and F would be move and stuff like that, but it's just trying to figure out the different properties, like just the UI is what my main difficulty is right now. So that's just pretty much it. That's really it. Okay, let's move, and we want scale on the y-axis. Nope, that's the wrong one, because I forgot my Z is my top, which is fine. And then all we need to do is scale. No, let's rotate scale. Hit Q. Just got to make it bigger. And I'm fine with just doing that. Okay, cool. And then back to UV. So we're going to go back to edit, which is fine. Select all. Oops. Okay. Oh, let's rotate. Let's move. Oh, I've made it smaller than what I need it to be. Okay. Come on, you can do this. Okay. Only select the vertices which you see. All right. Okay, so by selecting the vertices, unfortunately, when I was moving some, I've made the wrap. Okay, so vertice. Okay, so deselect. Okay. So now over here, just move where we want it. Which again, it's a repeating texture, so it doesn't matter. You only select these vertices which you see, just saying you selected the left. Okay. Great. Okay, so we got it. We got it now. Perfect. Right. Left. Right, left. There. Okay, so now we're going back into object mode. We bring it down here. That's fine. And I want to now lock this cube into place. I'm guessing to lock location, rotation, and scale. Perfect. So then I can still select it, but it's not going to go anywhere on me. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere on me. Great. Okay. So now we can go back to modeling. So now all we need to do is go into object mode, and we want to create just let's see, we want to create actually oops, come on. There we go, rotate view. So what we want to do is we want to do orthographic view, and then probably is this the one? Annotate? No. I don't want to add cube. I would like to add. I would just like to create a. I'd like to create a flat stuff, just vertices. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Shift A. Ah, cool. So, Shift A. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Chaos. I really do appreciate. I hope I'm not causing you to bang your head on this on the table. I do actually appreciate your guidance. I really do. What would we want? Grid? No, that would work. Not a volume. We want, actually, go to the internet. Creating a, oops. Create. You want a single vert? So I would like to. It's hard to explain, but the tool that it is in Maya is that basically it's like a create mesh. So you start with one vertice, and then you can just select it along, or click a few vertices along the way, and it would create an n-gon polygon. And so what you would do after doing it would be a multiple vertice single plane, or a single polygon, well, n-gon really. And then what you would do is that you would use the splice tool, and you would go from vertice to vertice to create your own polygons out of that plane, and then you could extrude it to get some volume to it, and then you can sculpt it further from there. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I couldn't follow a thing what you said. It's okay. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a polygon. And the way I'm doing it is I've set my orthographic view to one plane so I don't get vertices all over the place. And what I do is I'm literally just clicking points as I go around this object, and as I'm clicking, it creates vertices at those clicks, and then as soon as I have the shape that I want to, it creates a polygon, and then from there I can sculpt it further. That's what I'm trying to do. Blender can't do that? Fuck me. Alright. Okay, so there's something that I found from here. There we go. Polybuild. Would that work? Please, would that work? One. No? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Oop, that's not it. Nope. Control left click. Okay. Control left click. Vertice, once you have creative face. Okay. That's something similar. Okay. That's something I can get behind. The only problem is I not to be that precise. Well, the thing is that since I'm clicking on this, it's hard. Yeah, so now that I've created that, okay, so let's try that again. Delete. I want to delete the whole thing. Smooth vertex. No, I don't need that. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Is that kunai actually a part of the actual sphere? Oh no, please don't. Is it actually? Oh my god, it is. No. Man. Alright. Fuck. Shit, it's a part of it. It's not a separate piece. Fuck. Man. Okay. Is there it's not the... Oh, it is part of it now. Fuck. Alright. Chaos, is there a way in Blender where you can just lock out an object completely, but it still shows it? Like it's still viewable in the viewport, but to lock it out completely. Oh, great, cool. What is it? Actually, I could just search this up too, but... okay, I think... Please undo. Okay. Do you go anymore? Object. So I created vertices with the same object and it doesn't automatically create it? That's weird. F, no. Okay, let's edit mode, select the vertices. And then F. Nope. It's on the top right corner of the hierarchy. It's a filter symbol. Looks like a cursor. Okay, in the top right in the hierarchy, there is a filter symbol. Okay. Activate the button that looks like a cursor. Yep. Aha! Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so this is actually a part of a cube, which is unfortunate. Okay. Okay, then you should see deactivate, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go so we just want to add something new, and we want to add add a plane. Okay. I would say let's talk. Alright, okay, so we want to go back to orthographic view. And then we want to go into edit mode. And then what we want to do is we want to polybuild? Yes. Okay, that's something. Alright. Oh, really? It tears it for you. Okay. It doesn't connect it. Oh. Okay. Is it not? Oh, okay, cool. Alt. Nope, shift. Nope. That's delete. We want that. Nope. Okay. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. We want object mode. And then what we want to do is let's just make that our start point. To connect vertices, you have to select two vertex and press M. Thank you! Okay, so we want this. Let's do it. Let's just make this for pommel. E to rotate? Nope. What's the shortcut key? Rotate R. Okay. Okay. Edit mode. Create polygon. Oops. It's gonna get so messy so quick. Oh boy. You know, Colston, if you stop crooking your neck, maybe you should. I would like graphic view. Colston, come on. Whatever. Come on. Nope. Fuck, now I did it. I was just in the zone. Okay. Well, this is kind of unfortunate because So I think I've darkened the screen. Well, not darkened the screen, but don't know why, but it's cursor. Oops. Oh yeah, you're in render mode. Okay. Alright, so to get out of render mode, oh, there it is. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, Colston, you can see you're an idiot. Nah. Okay, so I can't just scrub over on his, because all I just want to do is just scrub over, and that's all I want to do. No. Okay, so if you move something, you can press Shift, then press the Y or X to include the axis. Okay, so X, Z, Shift Z, Shift Z. Ah, pan. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's get back to this shit. I was just doing it. I was just doing it. if you move something. I know. That's the thing. Alright, cool. So then cursor, I want to select and then M to merge and center. Great, cool. I'm gonna go back to, is it Shift 9 for that? Shift 9. Am I in that? No. Oh, you can actually select it if it's create quads or not. Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. No, that's merge. No, that's delete. Is it control? Oh, it is. Ooh. Oh, I'm learning. Ooh, here I go. Nope. So if I select that and I select now that's merging vertices, which I don't want to do. F to fill. Okay, so I got. Alright. And then. That's weird how Blender doesn't automatically make the quad. It just makes a vertice and it open. It's weird. And that's collapse. Oh no, okay, so if I go Alt, nope. Is there a way I can talk to you? Yeah, actually, if you want, just slightly above, we actually have our Discord. So you can click on that Discord link, join our Discord, and I can be in our general chat if you like. Would that work for you? Haha. Yes, it does. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
So let's begin.
Well, welcome. I appreciate that. I appreciate this very much.
No problem.
All right, so, okay, so from where it is, it's just basically filling in the polygons from one side to the other. That's basically it.
From where you are, you can select the 3 vertices
Yep.
of the triangle.
Ah, okay.
If you select all 3 of them, you create a full plane.
And then F to fill.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was missing because I was assuming just click the 2 vertices and it'll figure itself out. No, you gotta select the actual gap that you want to fill, then press F. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chaos.
No problem. It would, with only 2 clicks, you can do it with the edge select mode.
Mm-hmm.
you just technically it it just selects two vertices as an edge.
Oh, okay.
So it's on the top left next to the so in the middle of the three selectable icons.
Hmm. We're talking on the UI on the left hand side,
On
right?
UI.
Cool. So
Top left side, where
this-
you select edit mode and object mode.
oh, there you go.
Just yeah.
Yeah, great. I know a few of my stream stuff is over top of it, but that's between that's just a little bit to the left of the view select add mesh and stuff like that.
Mm.
Great. Okay, great. Well, that's very helpful. Thank you.
No problem.
And then we'll go select that, and then of course F for fill. Perfect, great. And then all I want to do after that is select that face and definitely just delete it. Thought I could. And that would be edge. I guess are you still in Discord there, Chaos?
Yep.
Great. So if I just wanted to make two triangles into a quad, deleting the face would just simply be selecting the face and pressing delete.
You can press X, and if you look in the menu a bit to the end, there is dissolve edge.
Dissolve edge. Okay. Of course, I have to select it first. That would probably help me. Perfect. All right, great. Have you been 3D modeling for long, Chaos?
Not really. Let me think. I think it's been almost 3 years.
3 years?
But I took some time out because no motivation of modeling. I was still in the beginning part of Blender, and now I'm just modeling what I want.
Well, that's cool. Any particular projects that you're working on at the moment?
A 3D character of a friend.
Oh, cool. Sounds really neat. So, the knife tool, that is adding edges within your topology, correct?
Technically, yes.
Okay. Okay. That automatically figures that out. Okay. Because with Maya, sometimes when you're just cutting faces, it literally just slices it entirely through your whole mesh. So it's neat that it already assumes topology on your model.
There's something you can, so with Control R at a loop cut.
Oh, loop cut.
It's just technically, if you have a good topology, so with 4 vertices, you can cut that in half and have 9 vertices.
Okay, great. Okay, so we want... Sorry, I was just filling in that little bit at the very end. That's not the one I want.
Just select the one vertice, drag it forward.
Shit. Select the ones vertice and bring it forward?
Yeah.
There we go, that's better. Okay, so that's there, that's there. So I need to... There to there. So it wouldn't be loop cut.
I hope the topology wouldn't be a problem.
No, it's just honestly just printing it. So that's not the problem. It's just trying to get the shape first and then actually start extruding it, or at least thickening it out so that I can actually curve it, make it properly what it is, and then go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I know it looks horrendously messy right now, and I completely understand. But it's just getting to the point where I can get everything where I need it to be and then merge it from there. Mm-hmm.
You can turn the view with the numpad, just saying.
With the
So with 4 and 6 you can just turn.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Back to the oops. So same thing again, where it's select and then the numpad. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. So that's that. Perfect.
They're trying to make some symmetry.
Yeah, I'm trying to make something, a little bit of symmetry as much as I can. So at least that when I start extruding out, at least there will be loop cuts if I need to add more detail going up. That's why I tried to start with a cube on its side, so then at least I kind of know where my middle ground is first, and then go up. There. Okay.
Well, there is some mirror modifier, but I don't think it would work on the mesh because of the orientation of the origin
Oh, then
of the.
easy enough. We can just select our mesh and just rotate it to a cardinal direction. Presto, right?
Should work.
Okay, so we have to unselect view and
But you can also try it beforehand.
Yeah, try it beforehand. Okay.
So you add the mirror modifier on the right hand side where the wrench is. There are the modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
And by add modifiers, then mirror.
Ah.
Oh. The blue wrench.
Oh, the blue wrench.
Okay, there's also a mirror option, but it only works when everything is symmetrical.
Right. Which currently it is not.
No.
No. So that one would be. That's the mirror option right there. Select along the local of that. So if that did that, it would be there. Okay, so great. Okay, so all we really need to do is back up the setting. Okay, so to remove that modifier, there, cool. Then bring us back to there. All we need to do is just...
So to mirror it perfectly, you have to delete 1/2 of the model.
Right. Perfect. Okay. Let's take our cube and also rotate that. Nope, wrong one. Yep.
And do some stuff so you have the rotation from before.
Yep.
Go out of edit mode.
Okay.
Select the option that you can move the background cube.
Oh, move the background cube. Yep. So I've re-enabled our selection of the cube.
And unlock the rotations.
Right, because I did lock those. Nope, that one. There we go. Well, we only really need to rotate it, like you said. Sorry, yes?
Select both with Shift and then click. It's in a 3D viewport.
Oh, in the 3D part. Sorry.
Just select both.
Yep. Keep forgetting that. Yep.
And then you can rotate it around the, I think the first selected object. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And all we need to do is just move a little bit, and that's it. I keep forgetting that it's to pan view. You gotta hold that shift and then pan. Let's see. We want to move along the x-axis, which I blocked. So it's not quite there yet.
If you're done with that, select the plate again, which are currently modeling, and then press right click, and then set origin to geometry.
Set origin to geometry.
Yeah. So if you selected the blade, which you're currently modeling, I think you okay. Now right click.
Yep.
And there should be Set origin, then select origin to geometry.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure where I need to be looking for.
Can you look for a second on Discord?
Oh, sure, yes. Mm-hmm.
So I have here my default view, and so for comparison, if you have my mirror and it's not mirroring it correctly, I just want to see the half and the mirrored view.
Yep.
It's mirroring from the origin point of the object,
Okay.
so that I can easily move the origin point with right click. Just have the object selected you want to move the origin.
Mm-hmm.
So right click and set origin and origin to geometry, and the origin moves to the object geometry, so in the middle of it.
Okay.
So the mirror is that where I don't see the vertices.
Okay. The only thing is that getting to that drop-down menu is something that I'm not currently doing.
I know why, because if you install Blender the first time, you have the option to what the right click should be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it is with the keyboard shortcuts, but you can change it if you go all the way in the top left corner at Edit,
Mm-hmm.
then Preferences.
I think it would be under Navigation.
No, under Key Mapping. And oh, it's this thing I don't know.
Because I remember when I was first installing it and it asked, hey, do you have a preference of where all the tools are? It did specifically say, hey, if you know Maya, here's our Maya setup for it. So I chose that. But I guess the key binding is
Okay.
where I'm having to mess up from, I guess.
Now I have the problem. I don't know how you get the right click menu.
Let's see here. Pose, verse, paint, fly, generate. Nope. Property, app editor, crease, pencil, animations, gestures. User interface. Nope.
What do you have on your spacebar?
Don't know. Aha! So spacebar is a select box cursor, which is very similar to what's on the side of the actual screen.
What would also work is if you press F3
Mm-hmm.
and type set origin, and there should be some options.
There we go. Set geometry to origin.
No, origin to geometry.
Origin to geometry. That one. Okay. So then we do that, and then. Oh my gosh. We just did it.
I think you don't have the blade selected.
No. I was selecting our reference point. Sorry.
Okay. Now if you look at the origin point, so the yellow dot where the points are, it's in the middle of the mesh.
Right, I can see that.
So
now.
the mirror modifier would work optimal.
Right. Great. So then if I wanted to mirror it, it would just mirror along the y-axis.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect. All right, we're getting there. Is there an option where I can see my wireframe on my mesh?
Yeah. There are some few methods.
Okay.
There is a method you can see the wireframe and see through the mesh, and also there's a method where you have where you select your how should I say it? In the top right where the gizmo is,
Yep.
there is 2 dots.
Okay. There's 2 dots.
It's a bit.
There we go.
Um.
That's okay.
And again. So.
That's the viewport, which is fine. The focal clip, it's not the local.
Oh no. Where the 2 circles are, one is filled and one is empty.
Yep.
In the drop-down menu, there is an option which says wireframe. And there's a select box.
The wireframes, the viewport, shading, lighting, scene lights.
Oh, not. It's.
Oh, that one. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. Great. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. So that would be the viewport overlays. Okay. And then wireframe, obviously, on that. Perfect. So now when I deselect it, I can still get that. Great. Perfect. It's very helpful. Thank you. Okay, so now the only other thing that I need for this cube is I need it to be... Nah, it's fine. I just wanted to see the
Yeah.
I'll get there. It's the ground plane, so all this textured grid underneath. Since it's below that plane, I kind of wanted a grid to be over top of it. That's the kind of viewport that I would like. But I know it's not switching that one. It's more of a viewport. Excuse me, a viewport option.
There is an option where you can, I think, say how strong the grid is showing, but I don't find it now. But I think you can say how transparent the references.
Maybe what I can do is that in the shader I can actually change the opacity of it. No, that wouldn't work. Phooey. That's okay. I'll just continue along with modeling, and that's okay. Okay, so we want to go back to edit mode. Go back to poly build. Okay. So what we want, shift middle, thank you. So the blade.
We didn't really finish the mirroring part.
No, it's getting to the point where trying to figure out where our middle point is, deleting that face, and then going from there. But if it's in the middle, I still have to have the hand that goes all the way to the pommel. So if I don't set that properly before I mirror, then it's just going to be a mess until when I get to the pommel, which is the whole loop. So I just want to get that cleared away first.
It should not be really problematic.
Okay. Then maybe I'm getting ahead of myself.
You can now just say this half delete it and say that's the mirror should be on that side.
Okay, so we'll just delete all these faces. Cursor. You can do this, Colston. There we go. Okay, and then we will delete that, delete the faces, or yes, delete the faces. No, edges and faces. Nope.
That's the faces.
Alright, cool. So then we will go there. We will select, nope. Select our object, and then we will add the modifier and go back to mirror. But we want to mirror it along the z-axis. No, that's the y. So I am right on that one.
Okay.
So if that's the x-axis and that's the y-axis, so it should be.
What you can try is activate one axis, and then in edit mode rotate it around the origin so it's perfect with the mirror.
Okay.
Then you can turn it back around in the object mode. Then the mirror should be fine then.
Okay, so we're going back.
Select all with A.
Yep.
Then turn it around so it should be perfect.
No, it's just selecting the whole thing, so I need to go into edit mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with faces, so
You could also press A to select all.
Okay. So that's not it. It's not it either.
It is some tricky stuff.
It is. So because we want it to mirror on the opposite side. So currently, if we want it, sorry, edit mode. So if we have our object, we had our object selected first, Colston. There we go. Go back to edit mode. Okay. So that's along the y-axis.
Could also might try to apply the rotation. It might help.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
So, in the 3D viewport, you press, I think it also works in object mode.
Mm-hmm.
You press Shift, Control A.
Okay.
Then select rotation.
All right. So now it's snapped to that other side. Oh boy, this is tricky. Axis. Hey, we got it. It's more or less.
More or less.
More or less.
So in the mirror modifier, select clipping.
Mm-hmm.
So we can make it seamless.
Right.
So back to edit mode.
Mm-hmm.
And select the vertices that are either not connected or the faces that are intersecting with another.
Okay.
So just in the middle where the origin is, just move them more in the other direction of the other vertice.
Okay.
And it should
go right to it.
Yeah.
Perfect. So then we just gotta find the
do
vertex.
the same with everyone.
Cool. Because I do know another version. Because now I gotta think that this is a modifier to flip the actual, or to mirror the actual mesh. Because when I used to do a lot more Maya, is that I would have to take the model, and then what I would do is I would have to merge to center or merge to where I want it to go. So this is actually very helpful. So even if I select this, it would mirror it to the other side, which makes it very helpful. Oops, that's the wrong. Nope. We'll figure that out later.
And the other method you found with the mirroring,
Mm-hmm.
it's technically, so this mirror what we are using now, it just, if you turn it off or remove it and change something and turn it on again, it would mirror it how it is. But the other method you saw, you can, if the mesh is symmetrical,
Mm-hmm.
you can turn it off and do something that is makes it asymmetrical,
Mm-hmm.
and then the mirror on again. It wouldn't change the mesh. So you have one side that is, so one part that is asymmetrical,
Mm-hmm.
and one part that is like it was before.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. I just gotta remember which side's which, basically.
You can also, there's an option in the mirror modifier.
Mm-hmm.
You have where the camera, the monitor, and
And the vertices?
yeah, and where the triangle is with the vertices. When you select that, you can also select the vertices of the mirror, and it's technically like a whole mesh where you can select each vertice.
Ah, okay. So if even if I select the vertice on either side, it will still select it on the actual corresponding place. Well, great, perfect. sounds great to me. Alright, I want to go back to object mode because I feel like... Because our blade is on the axis, so I'm just going to go back and re-enable our cube.
I think you still have the constraints.
Still have the constraints?
So if you want to move the image to the cube, firstly out of edit mode, and then select the cube and remove the constraints, because I think there is still some activated.
Yeah, it's just scale. The restraints is just on the scale, which is what I would like to leave. That's what I want. Okay, so that. Okay, and that's... Yeah, that's on there. Okay, great. Perfect. Open that up, take that off, and then all we need to do is just keep on going. Go back to edit mode. Oh, there's no hot quick for that. So it's along it right now. That's not what I want. So have that vertice there, have that vertice there. All we need to do is that. Because what's nice that of who's commissioned me is that they said they would add their own rope banding to it, so I don't have to actually create the actual threading on the handle, which is nice because anyone who prints this, or at least the way I wanted to set it up anyways, they can just make it themselves and done deal.
But that would be a bit more tricky.
Yeah, and I think the print would take quite a bit longer. So what we want to do next is we want to set this. Nope. I did this before, Colston. You can do this. Nope. Okay.
You wanna try?
So I just want to create just a single vertice and put it around that way, but it is filling in the actual vertices itself.
Mm-hmm. So the tool that you are using now, it's technically a simplified other method of extrusion.
Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay, so
There's the original extrusion. That is a bit more easier, which you can also say, hey, I select that vertice and I want to extrude another vertice from that point.
Oops.
It's just simple. Do you press E to extrude the vertice, the edge, or the face?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a bit more helpful.
Yeah. Because for modeling the topology, I need to create more polygons towards the end of the handle to the pommel, so that instead of doing the polygon that I've done there, I need to at least extrude just enough so it's a nice straight T, and then extruding the circle around from it.
That's a quick tip. You can add in edit mode can add a circle.
Add a circle.
So you have, yeah. So you just press Shift A and can say in the mesh circle, and it would
Oh, okay.
add into circle,
Perfect.
which would be also be mirrored. Before you move
Mm-hmm.
it on the x-axis, turn the clipping off before.
Turn the clipping off?
Yeah, in the mirror modifier.
Right.
Because every vertice that collides with each other would be merged.
Okay.
So you now have to delete half of the circle.
Okay. Right, because it's mirrored. Right. Okay, so we want to select.
I think it would be better. Select the one vertice in the middle of the handle.
Yep.
And wait a second. So press and hold Shift S.
Hmm.
So not the middle of the circle of the handle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in the handle. Sorry. Select that. Shift. Oops. Select that. Shift S. Yep.
Shift S, and then say a cursor to selected.
Cursor to selected.
So what we are gonna do is make the circle, how should I say it? So it's in the middle, so perfectly in the middle, so we have no double circle or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now press one vertice of the circle.
Yep. Let's try the bottom here. Yep.
And press L.
Okay, so the whole thing's selected now.
Now press again Shift S, and now say on the top left corner selected the selection to cursor keep offset.
It's that one.
On the top left.
Top left. Okay, great.
Now it should be a bit easier and not so confusing to select half of it.
Great. Okay. So now all so since the bottom of the circle's vertices is now aligned to it,
Yeah.
all I really need to do is just make sure that I shift click the ones that I don't want.
Yeah.
And there you go. So shift click. Wait, I'm going on the wrong way.
Oh, it's the right direction.
Oh, it is? Because
Yeah.
I'm deselecting the ones that because right now I'm currently deselecting the ones that I don't want. So if I'm deselecting the ones that I don't want, then the mirror won't happen.
Now you got me. Now you have select. So, what I think now you have selected those which will stay.
Yeah.
You have to invert it.
Mm-hmm.
Either you can select it again the other side you want to delete, so those ones that are not selected right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can press on the top of your screen where are view, select, add, mesh and everything.
Yep.
When you press select and then the third option, invert.
Control I.
Oh, wait a second. It should. Okay. Now you have to select it manually.
Oh, I did Control I and it inverted the selection that we currently have on our selected material.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
It selected everything that is not selected before.
Yeah, it sure did. Okay, so we're gonna get out of orthographic view. Nope. Oh boy. Okay. So we got just the two circles, that's fine. So we just want to delete those, which is A-okay.
Can also hold control. So just try it. Select
Yep.
Select one point, skip one, and hold control.
Oops, hold control. Ah, okay. Nope, that just says everything in between. Okay, so that's what it's doing. So there's basically two circles. And we're trying to get rid of some of them. Because
now we are trying to get rid of one half of the circle, yes.
Yes. Because right now there's two vertices that are... there's two sets of vertices, so we're trying to because when we create a circle, it's literally a band of polygons, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So currently, those two vertices of the circle is literally layered on top of each other. So to select both of them, you're literally trying to delete one side of it, which is all of our vertices, which would also get rid of the faces that are connected with it. Right? So far, so good?
I think I got it.
Yeah? Because right now, how we've set this up is that we've created an additional circle mesh that is with our plane, which is currently, I'll hide my webcam, this one. So underneath here we see our plane, and that's currently what we're building our mesh off of. So since we've created a circle, it's still connected with our plane as one object, even though they're two separate objects. So since we have a current modifier of the mirror, we just need to delete half of the circle so that the mirror can still apply to this circle that we've created. Yes?
Yep, that's right.
Cool. All right. Just making sure we're on the same page. Good. Would it be easier if I switched my webcam the other way around for Chaos?
It would be easier if you put it on the bottom right corner.
Bottom right? Alright. Unfortunately, I don't have that set up, but I will manually move it. Oh, how did I duplicate last time? There we go. Okay, that works. So then that's on top. We're going to have this down here. Yep, and we're going to name that. Webcam DR for downright. And then all we need to do, select our webcam control and just move it all the way down here. I wish it was easier, but it's just going to be a nice slow descent to the bottom. Boop, boop, boop. You know what? Screw it. Come on. You can go faster. There. We'll take the overlay and bring that down. Perfect. Is that about right? Oh no, it has to be layered. It's fine. More or less. Nope. Yeah, doesn't matter. Does this work better for you, Chaos?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, cool. So now we're back on track. So all we need to do now is just select the two vertices. But would it be better if we just did a selection box and went from there? Because since we were deleting, so since our circle is basically just a ring at this point, and the vertices are smushed together, we just need to get rid of one half.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what? We might have to just turn off the mirror modifier for now.
To turn it off, it's the screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. And we go delete, and we want to delete
The vertices.
vertices. Perfect. So now, when I select a vertice, oh, that's not the one I want. It's only that. So now, because a circle is just a circle of vertices, it's not circle with faces, correct?
Correct.
Great.
The only thing you have is vertices and edges. No faces, just the two.
Okay. See, that's nice. Because in Maya, I don't actually get that option. It's anything that's created. They don't. The only time in Maya that it creates just a vertice is NURBS, and that's it.
Okay.
Which is a little odd. To deselect. No, that's not it either. So if we move that is the vertices, which is fine. So all we need to do is now we need to scale.
We can select the whole circle and then just scale it.
Mm-hmm.
This would also work.
Okay.
But you have to keep in mind it sometimes moves the vertices near the middle more to the middle, and then at some point it will merge with the other side because of the mirror modifier.
Right. Okay. So all we need to do is select, because since our circle is currently half, so select that, control, control, control. And then from there, just do our scale. Oop. Ah, I see. Okay. So we want everything. Nope.
Okay, we have clipping deactivated, so there shouldn't be really a problem with the merging of vertices.
No, so all we need to do now is reset the orientation point, which was Control S. Nope, wrong one.
No, it's not really necessary, but you can say with Shift S and then cursor to selected, and it should be in the middle of this circle. Still wrong. Cursor to selected.
Yeah, that's the cursor. So it would be Control S.
To selected.
Cursor to selected.
It's the bottom one, yeah.
Okay.
And we have to change the pivot point, so it's pivoting. If you look on the top of your screen in the middle, there are something like a chain, a symbol that's like a chain. Next to it is global. Right, this. And then you select 3D cursor.
That one?
In the chain.
Oh,
in the middle one.
In the chain, sorry. 3D cursor. Okay. I guess.
Okay. I see that that the cursor is a bit funny. What we can do to make it in this center of the circle, select the bottom and the top vertice of the circle, only those two.
Oops.
And then we can say cursor to selected with Shift S.
Cursor to selected. Perfect. Okay, and then we're going to select the whole thing again.
Yep.
Then we can scale. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, and then all we need to do is just move that baby up. That's it. And that is...
To give it some thickness, we can use the extrusion. So, just like it is. Now press E.
I will just shrink it down just a little bit more, and then we're going to press... Yes, sorry. And then press E for extrusion.
1 second. Okay. Yeah, the problem is it's trying to scale around the... Yeah, you got it. Okay.
There. And then E for extrusion.
E for extrusion. And then press S for scale.
Okay, hold on. E for extrusion, S for scale. Aha! Here we go. Done deal. So now from here, we can just take the pommel, just match it up, and go from there.
Mm.
And since cursor, get out of here.
What you can try is the thing that's so those vertices that are intersecting with the circle, you can just delete them, and the handle we just can connect it with the circle.
Okay, so we can... So we're going to select the face because this the face that we have here we don't need anymore, so we can just simply delete that face. And then with the vertices, simply just 1 to 1.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go back to here. Oh, I want to go back to vertices. So vertices there, and then...
You can now select the other vertice of the ring with shift click.
Yep.
And then say, press M, and then say by last.
By last. Perfect. And then obviously make sure that these vertices are all the same. Oops. And then M for merge at last. Oh.
You can activate clipping.
Ah, yes. So by selecting one of these and moving around,
you can... Okay.
yeah, I understand that you're watching the stream and also talking to me through Discord. I understand that there's a bit of a delay through the stream, so I appreciate it. Okay.
There's not really a huge delay. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You can select both vertices with the track select, technically.
So those two vertices are selected.
Those two, yeah.
And then
then merge it.
I'm sorry, you said the last one?
Then merge it.
Oh, match. Okay. Perfect. And then hopefully when we select a different vertex and select that vertex, and if we want to move it anywhere, it's not going to go. Oops.
And we can easily try it. Just zoom out a bit more and then press A. it should select every vertex
Yep.
of the mesh.
Sure does.
Just move it on the x-axis. Just move it to your left.
Yep.
If you see any holes, would be some problems, but I just saw there are no holes, so it should be fine.
All good. Sounds great to me. All right. Okay, so now all we need to do is, I think, just give it a little bit more definition, because of course we can't print it like this, but you know. Oops. The one thing that I'm not understanding quite yet is the cursor has a separate function altogether. It's almost like an orientation point to where your map is, or to your viewport, or something like that. So that's the only thing.
So technically the cursor is technically, if you could say it, can be this point where you insert so with Shift A the measures. So there is technically the spawn point of those. Or you can say your mesh just turns around the origin.
Okay. So it's like an orientation point, but it's not.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds good to me. Okay. Is there extra faces the whole time? That's weird.
What do you wanna try?
Oh, I just wanted to lengthen the bottom of the handle to the pommel, and I didn't realize that there was a hidden face on there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's weird.
I think you can change the pivot point back to median point.
Yeah.
I think you might have some problems with double vertices.
Yeah, I think so too.
What you can do is select the whole mesh. So with A and then press M and say by distance. And it might say on the bottom.
Yeah, it removes 17 vertices.
Yeah.
Perfect. So all we need to do now is just select this one vertice and delete. And hopefully... Great. No double faces. There. Okay, great. So now we got these vertices, and we would like to just lengthen it just a tiny bit. See, I want to select something with with right click, but it just moves the cursor.
You can change that.
I can. Ooh. Preferences. I'm guessing key map.
Yeah. And it's the first thing.
Oh, there we go. Select the left button. Spacebar is the tools. Perfect. So now if I wanted to move the cursor, it is now going to be with the right? No. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Now I got what the cursor is. Now I can manage it in my mind. I'm sorry. It's been a long time going from Maya to Blender, as I mentioned before. Because when I used to do a little bit more modeling, at least more often, I would use my move, my scale, and my rotate all as a global, and that's why I would always reset the orientation of my mesh. But with Blender, you don't have to reset your viewpoint or your rendering camera to make sure that you can scale, move, or whatever. So with the cursor, that allows you to say, hey, here's, instead of using the gimbal up at the top here, you can just use the cursor to be your move. So yeah, now I've put the two to two together. All right. Yeah, honestly, Chaos, you've helped quite a bit today, and I really do appreciate it.
You could say technically always on the lookout on beginners on Blender, so I can do something.
Yeah. Well, I still appreciate it either way. Okay, so if I want to... So I saw a subdivide there. So that's probably subdividing between two selected vertices?
Yeah.
Great. So
that's right.
So if I want to go click and shift click and then subdivide, there it goes. There's that extra vertice. And then if I just wanted it straight, I can just select that, select the edge of that, press enter, and presto, we have some more geometry. Perfect. Okay.
Now I'm gonna blow your mind. There's an option just for that. What you just did.
Okay, great.
It's Control R, and this is.
And that's by
loop cut.
Oh, it's a loop cut, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still need to select the two vertices, correct?
No.
Oh.
You don't have to select anything. You just between a face or an edge.
Oh, I see.
And
okay.
if you scroll, you can increase the numbers of loop cuts.
Ooh, that actually helps a lot. Shit, that's great. Woo, I love it. Okay, so all we need to do now is just fix the topology of everything else, and we should be Gouda. So if that topology goes there, if that goes there, and it would, because there's nothing down the lines. So G to move. That's where we want to be, and then this vertex we want that. Actually, we need that there. Yeah, we need that there, so we'll select that one. go here, go there, go there. Select there. And then come back to there, which is fine. Then I need to just select that vertex, go into the middle, and then go to the edge view, select that, but we get off that, there we go, delete, edge, nope, solve, that's what you said earlier. And then we need that topology to keep going. Ooh. Enter. Great. Go back. Just wondering, Chaos, but selecting only vertices, edges, and faces, is there a way to just scroll through or at least cycle through them?
You can press 1, 2, and 3. So 1 for vertices, 2 for edge, and 3 for faces.
Perfect.
On your keyboard.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry, I don't want that. I want there we go, solve. Perfect, great. And then now for the tricky bits. Nope. I hit my numpad instead of the actual home row key. We want the knife key to start from there and oh wait, no we don't. We need to start from here. One. Oh, it does take away the vertices. Oh, good, good, good. Okay. That topology
Now
is...
it looks much more better.
Yeah, it does. I'm just trying to figure out where I want the topology because if we start making those loops and everything, like it won't even fucking matter if we make that. It won't matter if we want to add definition because if the topology is off by a bit or we have a mysterious n-gon or a 5-sided polygon, then that topology is just going to splay out everywhere and create problems further down the line.
Yeah.
So we need to... I think I know where I need to go. Because if we wanted to add any vertices to just the blade itself, like we can do fine down here, but as soon as it comes up through the top of the blade, as per our reference, right? Yes, there is a hard edge, but that's not the problem that we're having. The problem is that when it gets into it, how do I say this? It's like the same thing if you were trying to model a face, where you have your 5-sided polygons basically on your temple here, and then I think one just right about here on your cheek, so that if you had to add more topology around your face or along the side of your skull, it's not gonna just go in any which way. So I'm trying to figure out the topology where there's going to be, or at least place a careful 5-sided polygon where the topology of the blade will actually either stay within the blade or go into the actual handle, and that's where I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with that. Unless you have any suggestions.
Not really.
Not at the moment.
Well, I can't really say about what you said about the face with the 5 vertices, because I never made a face.
Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, so the only thing we need to do now is put that there, put that there. Oops. Gotta go back to object mode. So oh, is that really been like that the whole time? Yeah, that's unfortunate. The knife's been off-center this entire time.
Well, you can't really change that.
Yeah. It's just our reference photo, unfortunately.
Well, what I've been told, don't follow the reference fully.
Yeah.
So, you don't have to align every vertice like in the picture.
No.
So.
But at least with what we've done so far, Chaos, is that we have a kunai that is very close, at least in shape, to the reference. Oops, that's not what I want. That's not what I want either. We have in reference to what we need, so at least that's something. Nope.
You're still in object mode.
Ah, that's why. I'm trying to select the plane, that's all. There it is. I've selected the wrong thing. Duh. Silly me. Okay. Because I know the person who commissioned me says that they just want the 3D print before you add the treading on the handles, because they can do that themselves. So that's really it. Okay, so
Well, I don't really know if the handle would be sturdy enough.
no, I think I gotta thicken it up, because if someone was to print that out, it would be really brittle at the end here. Comparatively. Because I unfortunately don't have any experience in printing 3D models. My experience and my schooling is all 3D modeling, so I've never really brought it into the actual real world. It's just been kind of it's been basically just on a computer the whole. No, come on, Colston, stop that. It's just stayed in 3D space. So if I wanted to support that a little bit better,
and technically delete the connection with the ring and merge it with another vertice.
Yeah. Because I'm just trying to think of when we start adding vertices, or at least doing the topology of it, because right now it's broken in a sense where it stops there and that's it. So I need to make it thicker so that it's still, because eventually this is going to be semicircular. Well, it will be circular no, it'll be oval, so it'll be semicircular. And then it'll go to a hard ring, which actually has corners to it. So we do need the extra topology for it. Nope. That's not what I want. Now I've gotten used to using the right select so far. I'm now doing the other way around. Okay, so we want that vertice. We want to move that. Is there a shortcut key to deselect what you have currently?
You mean deselect everything?
Yeah, deselect your current selection.
You can double tap A or
Perfect.
Control A.
Control. So if I wanted to select all of it and then Control A.
Oh no, it was Alt. So Alt A.
Alt A. Perfect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. needed that. So let's work down. Okay, good. All right, that's working for us now. I just found one of our problems, actually, Chaos. Seems we got a little bit of a vertices.
Okay.
Just a little bit of nonsense going on there. There, so that's all linked up and ready to go. Okay, cool. So now all we need to do is go, oops. Select G for move. Is there a tool that you can relax your vertices?
There is a tool that lets you smooth the vertices.
Okay. Which tool is that?
First you have to select the vertices you want to smooth.
Okay. So we want to... Of course I gotta select them without doing a controlled select. Or can I? Hehe. Alright, yes?
And the thing is, with right click, it's only in right click.
Oh, it's only in right click, okay.
So I don't know. Okay. And then smooth vertices.
Smooth vertices. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. So it smooths out for that. Okay. Is there a way where I could use that tool on the right hand side here?
Yep. The right hand side?
Mm-hmm.
I think not, no.
So
Well, the tool would be on the left hand side, the purple rounded cube.
aha. Perfect. Okay, great. So if that repeat is twice,
Or you have to track the yellow dot.
Okay, so that would be the smooth function of that. So it's already getting in the process of where I needed it. Great, perfect. But oh, fucking startled me. Hello, Cerulean. Thank you for subbing. Subbing for another, for a total of 13 months. Thank you so much. How you doing today? Are you doing all right? I want the cursor way down here. Tired, very tiredly. Is your work going all right, or you doing okay? Let's see here. We wanted. Okay, so I think. No, we want to go back to there. There we go. Nope. That one. If that goes up that way, so that means we need to do one of these. And then yeah, I guess that's just gonna be it. Yeah?
I had an easy fix, but okay.
Oh, sorry. What was your easy fix? I'll go back. What you got?
Thing is, you can. Should I? It's a bit hard to say what I mean. Merge vertices.
Okay,
So on the handle, the last vertex on the outside, you can merge it with the connected vertex. So the one on the left, where your cursor is right now. You can merge it with the vertex up above.
Oh, this vertice that I created in the middle, I'm actually trying to figure out where I want to put a 5-sided polygon, but I'm still trying to because right now this is just a 2D flat plane, but now we got to make some volume to it next. So I'm trying to figure out that if we add any more volume to it, like to the actual mesh, where are the vertices going to go, and if that is going to be fine for when something prints it out. That's what I mean. But is that still what you were thinking of?
don't know how it is with Maya, with the adding the volume, but it's a bit hard to comprehend that.
Oh, so what I'm meaning by adding volume is currently right now we're just drawing a shape, and then after that we're actually going back into just a oops. Nope, that's not what I want. Going into sort of like just a normal view in 3D, and then basically extruding it thicker, and then actually giving it some actual shape. That's what I mean by volume.
That I know what it meant, but I don't know how you can do it. That's the problem.
Oh, and through Blender. Okay, so from Maya, all it really was you select the faces that you want to extrude and then extrude. Simple as that. So since we just have a flat plane, all we just need to do is theoretically select the faces that we want, extrude, go up, and then shape it from there.
That is the problem with someone from Maya and Blender. We don't know what program does from the other guy.
Oh.
But so how it is in Blender, it's the same. I can maybe I'm saying something that is also the same in Maya, but you can also add some topology later on the extruded part.
Okay. And that still works. That's still fine too. Okay, so I guess if I'm not gonna worry about that too. Oops, wrong one. No, wrong one again. I'm gonna get that sooner or later. So don't worry too much about that topology there. We can figure it out later. Yeah, we can figure out that out later. Unless this one. Nope. Ah, yes, that one. Okay. Okay. We have our n-gon polygon, which is fine. We have our loop. And we'll just have 2 tries, which is fine. There. There you go. Oh, there's still a 5-sided polygon. Topology. goes that way, that topology goes that way, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so now that we want to take our current option, or current plane, and what we want to do is now we want to make it thicker basically now.
Mm-hmm.
So to do, oops. Let's just symbol that, okay. So to do that we need to select, is to select our plane and extrude it. Yeah.
Go into edit mode.
Mm-hmm.
Select all.
Mm-hmm.
And then press E.
And we want to extrude by faces, not vertices, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So we want E. Okay. Oh, really? Wow. That's actually really nice, actually. Okay, cool. So now we actually got some thickness to it now. Hooray! Okay, so not so much, but let's give it about that. So at least the ring we don't have to... I want to pan. So that's rotate view. Is pan? No. Yes, shift middle click. Okay, shift. So now all we need to do is start shaping it. So let's take... Let's take... Okay. Right, because our orientation's right on the ground. Duh.
Is this a problem?
Mm-hmm.
So what is the problem?
So the problem was that I wanted to scale faces, but to scale the face, since we moved our kunai up, the orientation still stayed the same, so it's still on the actual grid. So when I was trying to scale it, just squish down, the orientation was just off, so I just got to reset that.
Show me.
Show you? Okay. Okay. So I want to select... So we're here, and when I wanted to scale it up or down, it is moving with it. I just want to scale it smaller.
Pivot point.
Pivot.
The pivot point right now is the cursor.
Oh, okay.
On the top, in the middle, the of your screen, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And median point.
Perfect.
Then it should work.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that would be, whoops. It's definitely our edge, and we are already seeing yeah, that's what I thought.
Quality can always be a problem.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we have that. I wonder. Yep. So the next thing I'm wondering is that if I have a general shape of what I wanted for the kunai, all I could really do is just kind of smooth out the edges, so to speak. So, because I know there's a, come on, Colston, you can do this. There is a smoothing feature and a sculpting feature, which is two different things. But what I need to do is basically getting it to the point where, yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi, sweetie.
How are you?
Good.
How's it going?
So far so good. I've actually, while I've been doing this, I've actually had a very helpful person, Chaos, who's been helping me out through
Nice.
Blender here. So, he knows Blender fairly well, and I know Maya. So, but it's just getting the one-to-one kind of thing.
Is there a way I can talk to you? I can't stand the typing.
Oh no. We
You did that already?
That was way past. So we're actually talking to each other currently in Discord.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
I could have lunch. Did you check government in Yates or no?
I did.
No?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Also, follow-up question.
Yes.
So I have these macarons for Cassidy. Did you want to go when I'm off work? Or did you just want me to leave them here and you can just run them?
Second option. I mean, first option.
Okay.
So we'll go together and see Cassidy.
Okay.
Okay?
I figured we could pick up dinner too if you wanted.
That's what I mean. Do a 2-1 trip. Okay. Sorry, that was my wonderful girlfriend, Nicole. She just came home from work. Or came home for lunch, I should say.
Oh yeah, this is the new flavor, by the way. It's
in-
coconut latte.
Oh, right. Did it finally come out?
Yep, Friday.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna put these in the fridge.
Okay, chaos. So if I just want to select just a particular let me try to describe let me try to describe this. So to make short work, all I just want to do is select a ring of topology, or just a ring, and just move that and scale that around. And then after that, start using maybe a sculpt feature to ease it out, to relax the vertices. Or smooth the vertices out, sorry.
The selecting of rings, there is something, I think it is what you mean. If you are holding Alt and press on a vertice, you would select in a direction a ring.
Okay.
So the following vertices.
So option, because currently I'm just in the selection. So you just select a vertice, hold Alt, and then
So
there we go.
Okay. Do you mean something like that?
Yes, very much so. And then easy enough, we can just manually take, oops. Is it W? Yes, okay. So then, and hold Alt. Manually select that, easy peasy. G for move. Nope. And now we just want to smooth it out. So is there a way to smooth the vertices by just like painting onto the mesh?
There is a function in Blender, it's sculpt mode. And there is a tool that is you can smooth the mesh.
Okay.
If you look, you already was on it. Sculpting, yeah. And in the left, the orange rounded part is moving.
Ah. Perfect. Of course.
With F you can scale the brush, and with Shift F you can change the strength of the brush.
Oh, perfect. Sounds good. Do you want to see the wireframe? Nope. Is there a way to see the mesh with wireframe?
I'm not sure. Yes, yes, just like before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nope. I would still like to see the material, but also see the wire, to have the wire mesh highlighted, so to speak.
You mean the material of the reference?
No, just.
Okay, I know what you mean. On the top right corner of the viewport,
Mm-hmm.
where there is a bit more left,
Mm.
where's the one circle and the colored out circle too,
Mm-hmm.
where there's a drop-down menu. There should be a wireframe.
Perfect. All right. Thank you very much. So we want to do that. That's going to relax it, smooth it. That's fine. Now this is a very silly way of doing it, but this is going to be the quick and easiest way to really start out our knife and get it going. Nope. I think we might even need to, because we're just mirroring it from one side to the other, so I definitely need to make sure I'm doing both sides at the same time, you know? You know what? At this point, I think I might have to just add more vertices so it would be going where I need it to be. Because I'm just thinking low poly right now. I'm not thinking high poly, which where I need to be. Oh, come on. messing up that now. Yeah, what do you think, Chaos? I'm pretty sure it's at this point where it's just adding the more geometry, or deciding whether I just want to hand model everything, or just sculpt it out. Because right now with our mirror, it's only doing the x-axis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could make it so that it is also doing the... Wait a second. The z-axis.
Z-axis?
You have... Yeah, you have to add a loop cut in the middle of the mesh.
Mm-hmm.
So on the...
So we're gonna have to cut the mesh in half again and basically just be working in almost in a quarter, aren't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So thankfully for us, we've done our topology almost enough where we can just boop, do a loop and delete the other half. Done deal. Essentially.
So that you can select everything. I think it's better when you go in front view, so numpad 1 is the front view. And then if you change into wireframe mode, so, or you press, I think, Shift C. Yeah, Shift C. And select the bottom, just the bottom row of vertices.
Right. Okay. Sorry, I'll get back to the orthographic view that we want. Okay. And we want... So we have that ring that we want, so all we just need to do is just make sure that...
So just select everything under the middle.
First,
and delete it.
First, though, I will make sure that all the vertices are aligned first.
What do you mean?
So,
you mean
so the ring that the ring that we created on the kunai, all the vertices are not completely flat, like it is in the middle.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
There's an easy fix for that. You press S for scaling. Then press C, that is scaling from in the Z axis. And press 0 and enter.
And then press 0. Ah, perfect. That is actually really easy. Alright, so we'll move that up just a teeny bit, and then you want us to select everything south of that for vertices.
Everything until the middle.
There we go. Just like that.
Delete.
Perfect. And delete vertices. Perfect.
Just some remnants that should be easy to clean up.
Yeah. So we'll select those and delete those vertices. Perfect. And then we'll go back into the mirror. And there you go. Yeah, we gotta
Easy fix of the huge gap
Mm-hmm.
is you can activate the mirror of the Z-axis again because it's easier to see if they are connecting.
Okay.
Then say you can activate the Z mirror again.
Mm-hmm.
Then move the mesh down.
Right, and we do have clipping enabled, so they would
Mhm.
merge, essentially.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so then we'll go out of rotate and see how that looks. Aha! That makes it a heck of a lot easier. Okay, well, I've been actually streaming for about 3 and a couple hours. I think I should definitely take a break and plus actually visit with my girlfriend while she's here, taking our lunch break. So I think I will call the stream here and make sure I save. Let's just do that right now. Let's just save.
So you took 3 and 23 minutes to make almost done kunai.
Just about, yeah. All it is just refining it for details and polish, which is going to take probably thrice or 3 times as much time. Oh, thank you very much. And then after that, it's just going to add the thing, finish the struts, and then make it ready for print.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a huge difference between technically a beginner in Blender, not in 3D art,
Mm-hmm.
and someone that knows Blender and some 3D art, because I made like almost high detailed kunai in 10 minutes.
Oh, really? Well, I am fairly rusty.
I
This video makes my teeth hurt.
watched some tutorials,
Mhm.
don't know how many.
And you've watched quite a bit. Like, how many videos did you watch, or how long did that take?
Like almost everyone that started with Blender watched the tutorial series of Blender Guru, the donut, and the coffee mug.
Oh yeah.
It just goes over the basics, mirror, bevel, subdivision, and particles, and shader and everything. So the basic.
Yeah. I should maybe watch those tutorials too, because I actually went to school for this, and I haven't really done any professional jobs since then, with the exception of a few commission. But that last commission that I had, maybe 7 years ago, and I haven't touched really much of the 3D art since. So it's been a while for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna definitely start to end the stream here. But thank you so much for joining me, Chaos. Like, I really do appreciate you actually helping me out in this, because if you weren't here, I think half the stream would have been searching it on the web and then trying to go where I wanted to go. So I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. And if you would like, you're more than welcome to come back, say hi, and interact with everybody in the Discord. This is actually a group channel, so it's not just me. It's actually me and 4 others. We have a group of 5, and we all stream different days of the week. Normally I play games, but I thought that this would be a really fun time to do a commission during stream, so this is kind of, may or may not be a one-off kind of thing. So yeah, so if you'd like to come back, we all play different games throughout the week. Currently, Ash, she is going through a horror game right now that's sort of Parasite Eve meets Resident Evil. James, he's currently going through Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And Ash is on Sunday, James is on Monday. Joyce, she's doing Persona 5 Strikers on Wednesday. Thursday is Arash, and he's doing Mass Effect Legendary Edition, so he's on Mass Effect 2 at the moment. And then on Friday, which is me, I play a lot of different retro games more often than not, usually, and then we all try to get together virtually. If they might actually try, because we're all double vaccinated. Sometimes we try to get together on a couch on Saturdays and play a game together. So that's kind of our channel.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want, more than welcome to come back and visit us when you can, and we'll see you then.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a nice afternoon.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah. Bye-bye now.